What's going on, guys? Johnny here from Chiseled Wolf, and today I'm going to take you guys through my entire chest, shoulders, and triceps workout routine. So this chest, shoulders, and triceps workout is a really effective and simple workout that if you just use progressive overload over time with these exercises, you will build muscle. So I've been following this workout routine for the past 2 years now, and in my opinion, it has been one of the best and one of the most functional and most fun for me to continuously see gains through progressive overload. These workouts should take around an hour, but if you're like me and you shoot content while working out, then it's gonna take over an hour. I'm doing this for you guys out of love, of course. I wanna give you guys some value. So let's get into the workout. All right, guys, so we are first starting off with a 10-minute walking warm-up. I highly advise you to guys warm up. It's such a great way to prevent injuries, and it makes your pumps better. Who does not want better pumps? So I enjoy walking. So now this is a push day, so we're going to be warming up with the barbell overhead press as our first exercise. I like to do 6 to 8 reps. It's not the most important to really count these reps. You just really want to feel out the movement. So that was what I was doing there. Now we're warming up with 95 pounds total, 25 pounds each side. So it's a little heavier, so you don't want to burn out with this. So I did like 4 reps. And now this is another warm-up set with the same exact weight. I only do 2 warm-up sets before my first working set. Now this is my first working set. This is 120 pounds, and I was aiming for 6, but I only got 4. So that shows that either my nutrition or my sleep or just I'm cutting too hard could have all of those effects to why I'm losing strength. So I've been cutting for a while now, and it's been going really well. I'm getting really lean, but a downside to that is if you do it too good, as in your deficit is too high, you kind of lose out on strength. It's inevitable. So that is on my part, but later in the video I will show you my progress where I do a little bit of flexing. Y'all know me. So yeah, so we're doing 4 sets here. Usually for people who are starting, I recommend only doing 3 sets of your main exercise, your compound exercise in the beginning of your lift, because your body doesn't need the extra volume. I train every single day, and I've been training for over 2 years now, very consistently. So my body can handle it. It's all about how your body can handle. Now the second exercise, we got the bench press. So we're doing 4 sets here of 6 to 8 reps here. So actually this was a warm-up. Yep, this was a warm-up. So it looks like I'm struggling, but I'm just really trying to perfect the form here. So felt really comfortable, really light. So now we're getting to our first set. Yep, first set was 165. That's my body weight right now. So I believe I get 6 reps here. So I'm always tracking the pound, how heavy I'm lifting, and how many reps I get, so that next time I can improve. It's called progressive overload, baby. Progressive overload training is the way to go to track your progress. Just like anything in life, what you don't track cannot be measured. What cannot be measured is random success. We don't want to aim for random muscle gains here in the gym. We always want to know if we're decreasing or increasing in our levels of our physical capacity. So yeah, the bench press feels really good. You always want to make sure that you retract your shoulder blades together to prevent shoulder injury, and you just get a better pump on your chest. So I got 1 more set here. Yup, so finishing off the last set with the 135 pounds here, focusing on a full range of controlled motion. So it's funny, I'm looking over at how much actual working out time there is, and looking at the video right now as I'm doing a voiceover, it's only about 10 minutes of active work. So kind of crazy. Now next exercise, we got the dumbbell lateral raise. So with isolation exercises like this,
I like to increase the volume simply because the muscle can handle it more, and especially if it's a muscle group that you really want to pop out. Doing more volume correctly, you can't just kill a certain muscle and expect it to grow. You gotta do it strategically. So the lateral head of the deltoid can actually take a lot of volume. So technically you could work out on it every single day, but because of my current workout split, push-pull legs, I hit it every 3 days or every 2 days. It's getting enough volume. So got a different angle here. You guys can look at my beautiful faces that I make here as I go on these reps. But yeah, man, if your face ain't looking like this, then you really gotta measure to see how hard you're pushing, man. But yeah, so shout out to my boy Aaron for the haircut as well. Hits me up with them clean fades. So yeah, anyway, so I'm doing 5 sets here, and I'm aiming for I always try to aim for 8 to 12 reps or even 10 to 12 reps, but depending on the weight, sometimes I go till max failure. So the reps at the end may not be full range of motion, but that's all right because I like to get the extra burn at the end. And I believe starting with this set, you can see when I cannot perform full range of motion. Yeah, I bend my elbows right here. So when you bend your elbows, it's actually an easier movement. So you can actually keep going a little bit more when you bend your elbows. So it's really good for burning out. So getting close to finishing my sets here. And keep in mind, guys, my rest times in between are, for this exercise, it was only about 30 seconds. So it's almost counted as a superset. You only get very little rest, and that's because it's an isolation exercise, so you don't need to rest as much because you're only working one muscle. You're only targeting one muscle, so don't gotta worry about too much about the rest here. It's only with the compound exercises where you want to make sure you rest. Finally, I believe this is my last exercise. Yep, I went really light on the dumbbells here, really focusing on my form. So gotta get that extreme focus. Guys, working out is really simple. You want a muscle to grow? Take a look at that muscle's function, grab some resistance, and make it work. That's it. The only time a muscle won't grow in the gym is if you don't work out hard enough. And sadly, not a lot of people work out hard enough. Their RPE is too little. Their rate of perceived exertion, or rate of perceived effort is too low. It needs to be 10 out of 10 every single time. I would say think about 20 out of 10. You gotta go crazy on these motherfuckers. So a little ab check. We're getting super lean here, so we are definitely on track for the lean for life status. Lean for life, baby. No dirty bulking in here. So next we got the dumbbell skull crushers. So I recently switched this up with the tricep cable push down, and I really like this because you get a really nice stretch on the tricep as you go all the way down. And for me, sometimes I even contract my biceps to even get a better and deeper stretch. So there's a phenomenon that I'm actually learning in college right now in strength and conditioning. Strength and conditioning, or even human physiology, where if you contract the opposite muscle, so the antagonist muscle that you're working, you will get a better stretch. So for example, if you want to get a deeper stretch in your hamstrings and you're doing the standing toe touch, contract your quads. It'll pull you down more and it'll get a better stretch in your hamstrings. So this is a little thing that I learned from college, which is great. So with going back to the video, so we are doing 5 sets here. Same thing as the dumbbell lateral raise. We're only resting 30 seconds in between each set. And like I always preach, man, you gotta focus on that full range of controlled motion. I say that too many damn times, but it's so important. The quality and effort of every single rep is fucking important, guys, to build muscle. So I believe this is my last set. So you can either put your feet on the bench or on the ground. It doesn't matter that much. You are focusing on your triceps. So honestly, putting my feet up on the bench, it's really comfortable. It's almost as if you're sleeping, except you're working out. So some people actually do bench press with their feet on the bench. I don't really like that because it's not as stable. You actually get a firm foundation from your feet when it's like firmly planted on the ground. All right, finally, guys, my last exercise are the body weight dips. This is a classic exercise. Actually, one of my buddies commented on my body weight dips, telling me that this is only the OGs know that this is a great chest exercise. So I appreciate that. Junior, if you're watching this, I appreciate that. And he's true. This is a great compound chest exercise that really targets the lower chest. It's great for developing strength. And what you really want to focus here, again, is a full range of controlled motion. You really want to squeeze on your chest as you contract up. So it's a great finishing exercise at the end of a hard chest, shoulders, and triceps workout. So got my last set here. My last set, I only got like 6 reps. And not only is because I'm really fatigued because it's at the end of the workout, but because of how slow I'm going. You don't have to go extremely slow, but just make it really high quality. Guys, just finished the resistance training. I'm starting to finish off with at least 10 minutes walking again. The thing is, when you drink water, it's crazy how much water you drink during your resistance training workouts. It's like a habit. Whenever you see it, you drink it. So that's why it's super important to have a water bottle with you. So you guys, just gonna finish the workout with 10 minutes of walking. If you guys enjoyed the video, if you liked the video, like the video, subscribe if you want more content. Thank you guys for watching. Catch you guys later.